What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is D24, and welcome back to my Terraria 101 series, where I provide tips and tricks to help make your life in Terraria just a little bit easier. Some of you guys may have seen my other guides. You've noticed that they're more for advanced players, so today I'm going to take you guys back to the beginning. I'm going to start out by showing you guys, how to start off. So welcome to Terraria 101, Day 1. First, we're going to go into single player. I've created a new character, and I've created a new world. So you're going to go ahead and log in. And I have not explored this world at all. I just created it, named it, and here I am. Alright, notice you start out at your spawn. Note where you spawn and the level you spawn at. Because until you create a bed, that is where you're going to be spawning. So if you build something right here, and then you die later, you break the blocks. And here I have a slime coming on my left. If you hover over it, you can see his health. And you see, right now I'm doing 4 damage to it, because I'm using the copper pickaxe. A lot of people are tempted to use the copper axe, because they right away want to start beating trees, and they're like, oh my god, this is like a tomahawk, I'm gonna go and tomahawk some slimes. But no, that's not the case. The axe actually does more damage. So right away when you log in, it's about it's not the beginning of the day. It's actually a little bit forward, so you don't have very much time till night. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to start chopping down trees. Chop, 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 chop. The taller the tree, the more wood you're gonna get, and they're gonna drop wood, which is what you're gonna be using for the building material, and also acorns, which you can use to then replant the trees later, so you don't have to run halfway across your world to get wood. You might have noticed there's another character walking around here with me. That guy's called the Guide, and he is the bane of my existence. You will learn to hate him, and yeah, your best bet is to lock him in a room somewhere, and I will explain later. Once it turns nighttime, actually I'll just tell you now, he likes to open doors, especially when there's zombies knocking on the other side. They're like, oh, brains. He's like, ooh, free hugs, come in. And yeah, so he lets zombies into your house, and he's extremely frustrating. Alright, so now we got a bit of wood, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually dig down a little bit so we have a flat layer to place our floor. Tink, tink, tink. I love the new sound effect for hitting stone. Alright, this is where we're gonna lay down our floor, and then you just select it on your bar, and then you start clicking, and then you just drag across. There we go. Alright, now we're going to build up a bit until we can't reach anymore, then we're going to build over. Your character moves pretty fast, you kind of have to learn to pace yourself with moving. Oops, built down too far. We're actually going to use this area on either side for a door. Doors take up 3 blocks, so once you've placed your ceiling, go ahead and make your spot for your door. Alright, what you're gonna do next is hit your escape key or whatever you've bound your inventory to, and you're gonna look over here in the bottom left corner. You're gonna see all the items you can craft with your current inventory. To start out, we need to create a workbench. So we're gonna click it, then we're gonna put it over here in our inventory bar. Then we're gonna hit escape again, then we're gonna select it. And then once it's selected, we just place above the floor, and there we go. And then we're going to murder this slime. Alright, so once this is down, you then hit escape again. And if you notice in the corner, I now have a lot more options. Let me murder this slime again. Slimes are like a constant threat. Monsters spawn everywhere and anywhere off screen. So you're constantly in danger. So we want to hurry up and get these doors made. So we're going to open up our inventory, select the door. We're going to go ahead and make 2 of them and put them in our inventory slot. And we're going to place one there, and one here. And there we go. We have our first little shelter. Alright, some other things we can do. If you notice, there's tables, chairs, signs. You can name your building if you want. It's only readable if you actually click on it, so I don't really care too much about it. So now that we have our first shelter set up, we're going to create a wooden hammer and a wooden sword so we can better defend ourselves. And that uses gel, which you get by killing these slimes, and also wood. So we're going to make a few of those, because this is going to get dark. So we're going to go ahead and put that there, put that there. One thing you may, people tend to draw the conclusion that light equals safety, and that is not the case. This game is similar to Minecraft, but it is not Minecraft. Light does not protect you. Monsters will spawn anywhere that there is not a man-made background. So I'm going to show you in just a sec. We're going to put a background wall in our house. Chop down some more trees. And this will stop it, so if a part of our house is off screen, monsters won't start spawning in it. Get away, slime. Gonna go ahead and use our sword we just made. Cha! Yeah. And we got 46 wood. I don't think that's gonna be enough, but it's gonna be a start. Making the backing for walls takes a lot of resources. Actually, since this is a small place, this might be enough. Alright, we're gonna click it, and then we're gonna put it in our inventory, and we're gonna place it. Now you notice how large this is. This isn't the actual size, it's just part of the graphic. If you notice, if I then try and place a block to the side here, there's a gap. These background blocks are actually the same size as these, but their initial graphic just looks much larger. So that you have to make sure you place them evenly and in the right spots. And if you notice, I accidentally placed one too high. So if you ever need to remove a wall or a piece of furniture, this is a question a lot of people end up asking. You use the hammer. So I'm going to go up here, jump up on the roof, and you swing away and it pops right off. So you just go ahead and place your wall down. Shut up, annoying guide. Oop, see I just ran out. Make some more. Alright. As you can see, it's already getting nighttime. So I'm going to real quick run over here and chop down this tree. Try and get some more wood. If you notice down here, you'll see little mushrooms. Those are really good to start off if you don't really want to die. It's an inconvenience when you first start off, but in the beginning of the game, dying doesn't really matter. The only penalty currently, while I'm making this video, is you lose half of your money. But you make so much money late game that dying doesn't really matter. I will lose 10 copper coins, which is nothing compared to late game. Looks like I can't quite get up there yet. You go over there, guide, and fall in that hole. Nice. You notice it's still getting dark, but it's still technically daytime. I will be safe until the music changes, and that's when a lot more dangerous monsters come out to play. If you notice, I got hit a little bit over there, and just that slime hit me for 8 damage because I have no armor. The zombies hit much harder. You really have a tough time fighting them in the beginning of the game. I got some mushrooms, and I got some more wood. I'm gonna head back to my house. Oh man. Oh, ninja jumps. Alright. Alright, now it's turning nighttime. And one thing you'll have to pay attention for is something called a blood moon, which I've already created a guide on how to easily protect yourself against one. But it is I believe it's a 1 in 7 chance that every night you will have a blood moon happen. And if that does happen, twice as many monsters will spawn, and zombies will actually be able to open doors. So to stop that from happening, you can take a dirt block. Oops. Come on, get out of here. Whatever, I'll do this side. You can take a dirt block or any type of block and place it. And now they can no longer reach the door to open it. Another thing with doors, they open the direction you're facing. See, right now I can't open it right now, but if I turn this way, I can open it. And he's trying to get in there. He really wants me. Alright, so we've got walls covered. We've got our first house. The next thing we need to do is let's make this into a little bit more of a home. So we're going to go ahead and build a table. We're going to build a chair. We're going to go ahead and put them right here. If you just saw on the left side of my screen, you can kind of see it a little bit. That is a shooting star, and you need to collect those to get mana. It's what you use to cast your magic spells. I'm going to go over here and grab it. Oh my god. Leroy! Oh my god, I got it. Get out of here. Oh, don't touch me. Okay, I got it. That is this thing here. If you collect 10 of them, you can turn it into like a purple star. I forget the name of it. But once you eat it, it gives you a mana star, which then you can use later to cast spells and do lots of really cool stuff. Alright, so we got our table and a chair. We got our workbench. We got our house set up. The next thing you want to do is you're going to want to expand. Actually, you have two options. You can do a little mining first. You can go ahead and that's not right. I want the axe. You can go ahead, dig down, get some stone. And what you're going to do with stone is you're going to use it to make a furnace, which you will then be able to smelt your ores with later. I think I have enough. Scroll. No, I don't have enough. Let's get some more. Alright, I've got a bit more stone. And actually I did have enough the first time, I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't scroll down all the way. But as you notice, my construction bar has changed. I now have more options, and it changes every time you get a craftable ingredient in your inventory. So I can make stone walls now, and then I can also, if I scroll down, I can also make the furnace. So I'm going to make that, and I'm going to place it right here between the workbench and the table. Alright, now I can use this to make, I don't have any ore on me, but if I had ore, it would give me the option to make bars, and then from the bars I'd be able to make armor, light chandeliers, and a bunch of other neat stuff. So now, since I have so much extra wood, I'm going to go ahead and make a wooden bow, which is a really helpful tool right when you're starting out. And I'm going to need some ammo. The wooden bow takes wooden arrows, so I'm going to craft a few of those. They take stone for the tip and then wood for the stick part. Another cool thing you can do with wooden arrows is you take 5, then you combine it with a torch, you make flaming arrows. And these are a lot stronger than wooden arrows. Wooden arrows only do 5 damage, flaming arrows do 7. And the way this works, how it determines which one to shoot, it shoots whatever is closest to the bow in the inventory. So right now it's going to shoot my flaming arrows, and if I want to save my flaming arrows, I put my wooden arrows closest to the bow. Alright, and guess we need a little floor there for our mine, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a wooden platform. And these things are awesome for getting around. It is a floor that you can pass through. Unlike this wooden floor I'm standing on now, you can go over here, hit down, and you just fall right through it. But you can also walk on it, so they're good for tunnels. Now you dig down a little bit more. And there you go, you have a way up. Drop down, jump up. Alright, and so now you are all set to begin your adventure. You have a house, you have all the tools you need, you have everything set up so you can start mining, and you're able to protect yourself. Alright, and I hope this helped you out a lot. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.